Hey, this is Steve. Well, I don't have any videos or pics as I built this chip unloader, but I'll do the best I can of explaining it. I started out with a 3.5 inch by 10.5 inch piece of plastic from one of the no parking signs or for rent signs. Then I cut out a section for a pit, is what I did, and figured the depth of my pit, and then I added supports over here to where it would at least set up with me while I was working with it. Okay, from there I put a bottom on it and give me something to work with. I mean, it don't look that good, but but okay, let's see if we can go in depth a little bit here. Okay, started out by doing my lines, scarred my lines in for my concrete shape. Horizontals, verticals as you call them, or just squares. Okay, we've got our aluminum tubing. We've got 1/16 inch and we've got 1/32 inch, and to simulate the hydraulics. And I just, as you can see, I just run them straight into there because they're concealed underground, so just glue them. And up here I mounted it to that. I'm eventually going to put in a little safety guard up here. Okay, now I did 2 sets on there, and also back here on the back I put another set of hydraulics, and this is a safety barrier that raises up to keeps anything from going in, and gives a place for a door to swing open and everything. Okay, we've got a piece of BLMA chain link fence right up under here that we used for the, what do you call it, a grating for the chips to fall through. This is just some small diameter wire for a safety railing. I used H-channel down through here to set it on, give it a little sidewalk looking effect. I used C-channel on these safety barriers here, the height guards barriers also, and then just some small diameter ladders up each side of it. Right here I used half round for the pull him out of the way, for the speed bumps, safety bumps, whatever you want to call them. I put a simulated red light right here and a couple of safety poles. These are decals from a train engine that I had. I've got decals, I collect decals, so I used the safety striping there than rather try to do anything with it and to make them myself by striping it off. And again, did the same thing on this end up here. Got my safety striping, which is the new micro scale decals they come out with, on the half round for a speed bump. Now up under the front of this thing, as you can see, I just used C-channel here and C-channel here, and just made a rough scaffolding to make it look, you know, as close to real as I could. And then I just put a safety barrier down each side here, make it fit the truck the best I can. And that's pretty much all there is to it. This in here is air compressor and tank from a HO scale intermodal car, and then this piece right here is from a road railer kit. It's what, the motor box or whatever, I'm not sure what it'd be on a road railer, but it come off N-scale road railer. And on the trailer we just used a standard 45-foot trailer. And this is another one of the Herpa tractors that I cut down, added the depth to it and everything. I put a wet line box back here. I'm going to do air lines eventually. Piece of the BLMA chain link fence for the catwalk. And then down here I made some supports in the trailer. This right here simulates a net tarp, which is just rolled up pantyhose. Donated by someone very close. And just put your decals on it and make it look as close to real as you can. There's a whole bunch of these out there, and really I couldn't go in detail of just doing one specific, so I just basically did a variety of 2 or 3 of them. And I'm thinking with my layout the way it is, I'm going to have to do a second one. So, but that gives you an idea. And of course you got to have your door here to have access to where you go in and out underground. But I think it looked okay. I mean, but I'll add more detail to it later on. But it was my first one, so I had to try it to see what it turned out like. Okay, that's the best I can do on that. Let me know, you know, it's close. In scale's hard to do. I mean, it's real hard to do, but all right, well, I appreciate it.